Well, let me tell you one.
I'm gonna pull
You ever
up a
wonder what
chair.
it's like when I went shopping with my dad when I was a kid?
I've been wondering this quite often recently.
Well, today's your lucky day. The only thing Dad and I took to the grocery store, Elizabeth, was a shopping list. But today, a smartphone. That could be even a bigger help.
Yes, it could. That's because there are apps out there that can help you find the best item in the aisle, recipes for every occasion, and even more. And here were some of his favorites and my favorites. We want to welcome TCL Tech producer Christian Unser.
I also love hearing stories about your childhood.
I know you do, man, and that's why I shared them. Now, I gotta ask you, Christian, you're a dad.
Sure.
It was always a father-son thing for us. Mom would make the list, Dad and I would go.
Oh.
Do you do the shopping, or does your wife do the shopping?
I only do the shopping if she needs the help, because a lot of times when I go shopping, for example, I'll see something on her list that costs 80 cents. And I'll think we should buy 2 of those.
Yeah.
Because it's on the list. So obviously she needed it. I'll come back and she'll say, I'll never need another can of this again.
Okay.
So why did you buy it?
Okay.
And that's what happens. I just come back with too much stuff.
I think my dad liked doing the shopping because everything he bought was 80 cents.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
That was definitely my dad's strategy, and he did the shopping. But these apps are so helpful, and Christian and I kind of tag teamed on finding some from the tech producer and some from more of the food lover producer. What am I saying? Perspective.
Sure.
Thanks.
The first one we have is called Fujicate.
Yes.
And I really like this app. It's really cool. It's a free app, and there's a whole lot of things that it can do. What we're going to focus on specifically is the ability for it to do some of your shopping stuff for you. So, for example, there's a box of Cheerios here,
right.
And the video is going to be a little jerky to make this work. But what you can do is you can literally scan the bottom of this box of Cheerios, and it will give you some information about it. And what it does is it finds the nutritional value. It finds maybe some alternatives to Cheerios if you wanted something a little healthier. But what's interesting, it gives it a letter grade. So in this case, it gave Cheerios a B+, which I thought was pretty good. This Kashi cereal that was kind of right next to the Cheerios, you see Kashi, you think, oh, that's going to be healthy. When I scan that, it actually gets a C grade. Because it actually has more calories and a couple of different things than the Cheerios does.
Good
so
stuff.
you can kind of do that. And the same thing happened with the Nesquik. So I got this Nesquik and this Swiss Miss diet stuff. The Nesquik and the Swiss Miss diet actually ranked both in the B range. So it's a cool way to kind of compare things. Even if you're reading the ingredients, you're like, I think this is healthier. I think this is a better deal.
Yeah, and I think we're all smart enough now. We know just because it says it's healthy doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy.
Right, and the Cheerios and the Kashi was a big surprise to me. That was something that maybe it wasn't so obvious.
So you just scan anything. Plus, what a fun game. I mean,
Do you eat
can
this
let
stuff?
kids scan everything. No, I don't.
Fiance eats it like it's going out of stock.
Well, she said
costs about $80 a box. But
and one of the other cool things it does, like with the Nesquik, for example, it said, here's stuff about Nesquik, but if you want to make your own hot chocolate at home, here's a recipe to do that as well. So it can even save you, like, you don't have to buy this, which is kind of a neat side of it. And you can make shopping lists, and you can do all kinds of stuff with the app, but that's kind of one cool thing about it that I really liked.
I like that.
The next one I'm going to kind of turn over to you, but it's the Whole Foods app.
Yes, and this, you don't necessarily have to shop at Whole Foods. If you like to shop there, go for it. But I like this app because so many people are dealing with certain dietary restrictions, like, you know, people who are not eating gluten, or they don't eat dairy, or they don't eat, you know, trying to reduce their sugar, or anything like that. And what you can do is go through special diets, which Christian is scrolling through there, and you can make choices based on what you are interested in making. So, like, for example, I went to special diets and I clicked on gluten-free, and then for course I put salads in and hit search, and I found this sweet corn and black bean salad that showed up. And then we made it. And so it has
Does it show you all the ingredients you need to buy?
Yeah, so it has the overview and the nutritional information, then the ingredients, and then the method to make it. And you can also click it as your favorites. So you can save recipes that you think, oh, I think I might like that.
That's really cool.
And then I did not make this salad.
Why don't you look up a high-fat, high-sugar?
You could find that. It's a really, I think these are really great ways to, if you're not a foodie, and I'm not a foodie, but you're looking for, you're in a situation where you have to come up with a gluten-free recipe. This is a great way to very quickly click in some things. I need a salad, I need it to be gluten-free. Wouldn't that be something? Tell me how to make it.
If you had a party and you knew that somebody needed a gluten-free meal, but you're not used to that.
It's so nice.
It's a great way to go about it.
It's really nice to have that option. Plus, the other thing is when you're at the store, when do you think about what you want to make? You think about it when you're at the store.
Right.
And you think like, hey, salmon looks really good, or it's on sale. What can I make with salmon? But if you don't have your cookbooks with you, and that's where this next one comes in.
Success.
Yeah, this next one is called All Recipes.
This is another
this is
one I
kind of a fun one too, and I'm actually gonna have to show this on the screen to kind of see how it works. So I'm gonna point this up to the camera so we can get the full animated effect. What you do is you can literally like shake the app and it'll do almost like a slot machine kind of thing, and it comes up with, we've got breakfast with cheese in 20 minutes or less.
That's called the dinner spinner.
Right, so you can click on that and then get a recipe or a lot of recipes that use those kinds of ingredients.
Yeah.
And
So
then
you
can
don't
also-
even need to be creative anymore.
Right, or you can pick a specific thing. You know you have chicken. You know you have 20 minutes to make it. So
Right.
you pick those two
Or
things.
again, chicken's on sale, or salmon's on sale, or something that you're at the store and you think, I want to use that ingredient to make it. You can also save your favorites in there too, and you can do shopping list in that one.
Yep, and you can scan products that you've already bought and put those in there too.
I'm telling you, I know smartphones are expensive propositions. I pay a bill every month that tells me that.
Yeah.
But I often explain to people that don't have it and they say it's too expensive. So many ways it makes your life easier that if you can dish out the money,
Exactly.
it really can save you time and money in your life.
Exactly.
And you have a bonus one that we can put on the website too, right?
Yep, one more that we can take a look at on the website that'll help you with farmers markets.
Oh, it's called Eat Local.
Yeah.
Very good. Christian, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for the tag team effort.
Yeah, no problem. You want to snack on
Sure.
some of this
I'll
salad?
just go downtown on that.
So you go to TwinCitiesLive.com and then we have, you click on food and then we got a link to all these apps. And you also have that sweet corn salad recipe if you want that too.
Which I think
or
you
you can
could
just
eat
go
as
to
a
the
salsa.
app. You can just go to the app.
Yeah, you definitely can.